Alfredo. It's 25 minutes too. You're impossible.
Juliet, don't acknowledge me, please. Just keep as if whoever it is hasn't arrived yet. Please, just keep it. Just walk up and I think I just saw someone. Sorry. Hello. I love you. Oh, yes, it is. Don't acknowledge me, please.
Christ. Can we go in, please?
Right.
I mean, the overture will have started.
Right.
Alfredo, I really can't manage this, you know.
No, of course, it's just that I'm convinced I knew him, friend of my father's.
It's a big hall. There's bound to be someone you know. Shall we go in separately?
Yes, perhaps that's best.
I was joking. No. Okay, right, I'm going in. Enjoy the opera, you know, in case we don't get to talk.
Right, I see you in there. Thanks. I love you.
You could always wear glasses and a false nose.
Sorry?
You could always wear glasses and a false nose.
No, my friend, in giro. Don't you love this? It's fantastic. Fantastic.
They're all so fat.
It's nice to have flesh in the right places. Here. And here.
Do you mind?
Come on, no.
What if somebody comes? I mean, what if somebody... I can't.
No, come here, Juliet, before the interview. For a few minutes, no one else is going to. We can just lock the door. Come on.
Can't we just talk?
But we can't talk here. It's so difficult. Like we are singing here.
Okay, let's go in there and talk.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I know your talk.
Well, and so I want you. Is that bad? That I want you the whole time?
It's wonderful.
It's fantastic.
Come on, then. I'm completely mad.
I know.
I've never done this before.
What?
This. I've never gone into a cloakroom with a man. Done this. What do you mean, what?
All right. Is that true? If you have, Julia, I couldn't. Not if you've done it before.
You great baby. Come on. How very odd.
I'm a doctor. Excuse me. There's a woman in here that's had an asthma attack. It's an emergency, and I'm going to take her to my surgery.
I see. Well, yes, I was wondering, and we were wondering actually, weren't we, what was going on here, because we've been... You do realise, of course, this is the ladies' club.
It's quite all right. Thank you. My husband is going to take me to the hospital. Excuse me. Thank you.
Yes.
No, actually, my husband is a doctor himself.
Do you know what I was thinking this morning? I don't like the Holy Mass anymore. Not in English, anyway. In the old days, with the Latin, you used to get the gist, just the gist. And then you could fill in the rest with what you wanted. So, if you've been telling lies or something, then the epistle or the gospel would be about not telling lies, because God knows when you're telling lies. That way it meant something to everybody. You see, because one person would be feeling sorry for swearing, and then perhaps another for stealing something. All the time I would be feeling sorry because God had heard me telling lies. I didn't tell very many, but you get my drift. I mean, today, if the priest starts talking about coveting thy neighbor's wife, what does that mean to me? The English spoils it. That's why I fall asleep, if you want to know. No magic. What are you doing, Martino? Show me. Oh, cockles.
A few.
Oh, thank you, darling. I'll have them for breakfast, with my dandelion and garlic. The tide's coming in, I think. Is it? Here's a story about a man, a king, who tried to stop it, the tide. He tried to stop the tide coming in. He couldn't, though. We can't now. It's all to do with the moon. Nature. Nature is a woman, you see, Martino. She makes everything happen, and men use her. A woman with no memory and no morals. It's not true that women are weak. It's just that they make the same mistakes again and again. Oh, men are weak. Is it getting colder, you think? The sun's gone in. Tired. We better go soon. You have school. This is my life now. This beach, these walks. What will I do when you don't want to come anymore? Don't say it won't happen. One day you won't come anymore, that's all. I think about that time when you're too big to want to spend time with me. That's the way of things.
Get up.
No.
I thought you were hungry.
Delicious.
Oh, you mustn't do that.
I know.
I can't concentrate on two things at once. Do you want me to cook or not?
I lay awake last night, the whole night, trying to remember the feel of your breasts in my hands.
Well, you could have lain awake the whole night feeling them. It's your choice. So you move away from me. Do you still love her?
She's my wife.
Oh, what does that mean?
She had the girls. She got old having my children. Her stomach, hundreds of tiny lines, little white fish. I did that.
I'm not talking about guilt. I'm talking about love. Because if you do, Alfredo, I don't want you to stay here. I want you to go.
I love you, Julia. I look at you, and then I look at her.
And?
She needs me. I need you. Italiano, mi capire.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. Look. I have to know if there's a marriage. If there's something that works, that's alive, then I don't want you to come here.
How do you tell? In the bed, there's nothing. For her, for me, nothing. With you, look, my hands, they're trembling. Hey, what are you doing? What's this crying? You want to put more salt in the straws? Is that it? Your taste. I can taste you for days after we've been together.
This is really hot,
Put it down.
I could smell her off him for days. Perfume. I couldn't afford perfume.
We only have one shadow.
Where? We haven't got a shadow.
I know, but if we did have, we'd have only one.
You're a twist.
Yeah.
She was a sly bitch. A bit of glamour painted on. Bait. Like a juicy worm, flesh with a hook through.
You know, before you arrive, I promised myself it's for the last time. How long can this go on? Stolen moments. Furtive. Awful. But then I see you, and I don't know why. I melt. I don't want to need you, but I do. I long for you.
I know, for me too. I try to stop, but I can't. You're my thrill, Julia.
My lover.
I love it when you talk like that.
I love you. When you leave me, life stops. That's the truth.
When I leave you, my life stops.
Then don't leave me. Leave her.